I Do is a tremendously fun Rugrats episode, and one that I remember from my childhood. It's been quite a few episodes since I had one that I remembered, but this one, I started to remember it once they got inside the playhouse, but I'll talk more about that in a moment. This is the second segment of the seventh episode of the sixth season of Rugrats, and Angelica has been a flower girl at a wedding. So she decides to play weddings with Chuckie and Lil. This comes about because they're asking who wants to play hide and go peek. Chuckie and Lil both say I do, as in I do want to play. And Angelica says, well, you said I do, now you have to get married. And they have this pretend wedding. I love how they did little Lil's veil, not Ville's Lil, and Chuckie's little bow tie, and they use dummies as rings, which I thought was adorable. And then once they're married, they go inside the playhouse, which is where the memory kicked in for me, and they play at being a married couple, and it's really fun. And what I loved about this is that Howard does the cooking, because Chuckie asks, well, what do you do? How do you be married? And Lil says that her parents come home, talk, and then her daddy does the cooking. And I love that it wasn't just saying, well, if you're married and playing house, the woman has to do all the housework and the cooking. I really liked that they pointed out that the man could do the cooking. Rugrats has always been really ahead of the game. It's always been championing breaking of unhealthy stereotypes, and I really applaud it for that. And this episode is no different. Dill has an interesting role to play in this. It's rather cute. I really liked it. Also, I love Angelica's dress. I think she looked beautiful and very sweet, and dare I say, angelic. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. Very well animated. I love the design of the playhouse. The bit where Tommy and Phil were playing tag together was so upsetting because they'd lost their best friends. But that happens when people go off and get married. Your friendship group changes. Really enjoyed it. Really fun. Very well animated. Very funny and entertaining. Definitely not stereotypical with regards to the roles a person might play in a marriage. I Do is one that I really thoroughly enjoyed, and I think it's a firm favourite